there any senators wishing to vote or to change their vote? If not, the ayes are 60, the nays are 36, and the nomination is confirmed. Republican whip.
I move to reconsider.
Without objection.
Laid on the table.
Without objection.
Now, Mr. President, I ask unanimous consent that there now be a...
Will be notified of the Senate's action.
Mr. Gonzales was at the heart of the Bush administration's notorious decision to authorize our forces to commit flagrant acts of torture in the interrogations of detainees in Afghanistan, Guantanamo, and Abu Ghraib.
Mr. President, I'm going to oppose this nomination, and I say that with deep regret. Like all or nearly all of my colleagues, I had very high hopes for this nomination when it was first announced. When Mr. Gonzales was nominated for this position several weeks ago, I didn't know a single member of this body, Republican or Democrat, who had expressed any intention to vote against this nominee.
We cannot have a person heading the United States Department of Justice who seems to believe that the President is above the law. I and other members of the Judiciary Committee questioned Judge Gonzales closely about this issue. He hid behind an aversion to hypothetical questions. He conjured up his own hypothetical scenarios of unconstitutional statutes. But he simply refused to say, without equivocation, that the President is not above the law.
I understand the frustration of members of the Judiciary Committee about some of the answers, many of the answers that Judge Gonzales gave at the hearing. Some of them were evasive, some were legalistic, but that wouldn't be what it the first time that a witness before a committee had proceeded in that particular way, particularly one who has privileges that he occupies and lives under as counsel to the President.
The President should have the right and does have the right and the responsibility to surround himself with the people with whom he can work the best, people who reflect his point of view. After all, you're talking here about a manager surrounding himself with the people that carry out his program.